Okay, London session live. Usually start my London session at 3 at London Open. There's a bunch of news this session, and there was also no setup. Lots of signal days, but no setups yet. So I was looking at EJ in Asia, but EJ is still stuck in the range here. And right now I'm kind of looking at GJ instead. What I like about GJ, hard time frames pushing down, faked out previous week low, we're above it, faked out previous day low, we're above it. That's not too good, but what I liked is on the H8. So I probably won't find a daily setup here unless we get a fake out of the H8 high right here. Otherwise, I like how we're below the breakout level on the H8 and we're faking out the H2. So that's a trend continuation setup on the H8. Only thing I don't like is that we're above that previous day low, and this is too close to the next hour. So I'm going to be watching how this closes. We're also on a range on the H1 outside bar. We have not broken out of this. We're still stuck in a range. Also a range on the H4. So for those who have purchased the indicator, the ranges are automatically drawn and I can see that clearly. We have range on the H4 as well as on the H1. Looks like inside bar. Okay, so this is about to close. It's going to close in fake out. So we have a breakout followed by a bearish fake out. I want to take this down. So what I'm looking for on a reversal, breakout, bearish fake out, I want to see it come up, fake out the high. If I don't get that, a break of the low. But price is not behaving how I want it to. Okay, nothing for me to do right now. I wanted to see it come up or flip this H2. If it does either of these things, I'm okay. I think that's it. So since I don't think I'll be trading the daily setups. Doesn't seem like anything will set up. Daily setups require the H8, so I'm going to be dropping down to lower time frames. So when I trade lower time frames, I actually prefer to scalp it or scalping entries. So that's what I'll be doing today. I'll be looking to enter with a scalper's mindset. Okay, so the M15 here, there's a range inside bar. Whenever I see an inside bar, extend the previous bar's highs and lows. And so I'm stuck in a range here. So I would definitely want to get out of this. Okay, there's nothing for me to do at all. So right now I'm just stuck here watching. I don't want to be trading inside of a range. So these yellow dots tell me that there's a range on this time frame. These solid lines tell me there's a range on one time frame higher, so on the H1. So I could see that on the H1 over here, outside bar, the dotted lines. Okay, nothing I can do. Just gonna wait for price to trigger one of these alerts. Okay, we're almost down to this H2. I'm gonna be looking to take a trade if we close below and find continuation. M15, we're below that M15 range. If it closes like this, that range will no longer exist. So the whole idea here is that we have a strong breakout bar on the H8. Well, it closed below the previous low. It's just a bit weird because there's a gap, but closed below the previous low. So this technically is a breakout bar. And the idea is I want to get in at the high of the next candle and take this down. And so this is the start of that H8. And this is that continuation setup. This is my favorite setup, this trend retracement setup, looking for this continuation. And so price is coming up, faked out the H2 high. Could have taken it here, but it was a bit too close to that H1 bar. So now I'm waiting for this H2 to flip. So right now, if we flip this H2 breakout level, that's a possible swing point on the H2. And so the idea right now is that I want to get in at the swing points. I would have preferred price to come up higher. I think we're in a range here, or maybe it was on EJ. I was looking at EJ in Asia, but nothing ever happened. Just resetting everything here. Okay, so didn't get under, so no trades yet. So still wait. So a quick look at the scanner, still nothing. So London is still not doing anything. 5 minutes left here. I could probably take one. I think it'll have a trade very soon here. Just need to get below the H2 and the H1. Okay, 10 seconds here. Looks like it's faking out. Wasn't able to get down. That's why I always wait for bars to close. Okay, so this one closed in breakout on the daily. Okay, I'm gonna drop down. Gonna get in once price gets below the M15 low. So I have what I want. But now I need some continuation. Now I drop down. So on the 10 seconds here, I'm looking at the M15 levels. We have the M15 breakout level right here. And I'm looking for continuations. So either I'm looking for a breakout down below here or a fake out of the M5 high to take this back down. So my trade's either going to be up at this point or at the bottom. I said many times before, when I'm trading, I don't look at anything else but breakout levels and peak levels. So the M15 low and the M5 high. And so I don't care about anything else but that and closing price. So lots of stuff on my chart, but I don't care about only 3 things I'm looking at. Okay, got nothing to do here. Just gonna wait for price to trigger one of these alerts. Okay, triggered. I missed the. It happened a bit too fast, but I took a position here. Wasn't able to catch that on video, but basically it's a close below and then continuation. I did a gold scalping video recently that shows a lot about how I scalp. You can see my entry style over there. Not the best entry here. I prefer much more than that, but it's okay. Good enough for a first starter. That's what the market gave me, so I'll be okay with that. But I do want to see this pull back so I can get a better entry. So when I'm scalping, the idea is for me to get in at 3 points, breakout reversal. That's my favorite one. It's most risky, but biggest risk to reward. Second place I'm looking to get in is the false breakout, and then third is a trend reversal. So this is a confirmation entry. This is a safe entry. So I got that below that previous M15 low. This is a safe entry. Now it looks like we're stuck at that H1 breakout level. H1 is still bullish, so if we can get below there, that'd be nice. Okay, but nothing I can do right now. Just Gotta let this play out. You see the M5 here. Gonna set some alerts. This momentum pullback. This basically just lets me know when price fakes out the high. So I want to see whenever that high gets faked out. Since I wanted to take this down, whenever it gets taken out, then I can get some tight entries here. So I'm probably gonna be trading, maybe trailing that M5. I don't think I get enough risk to reward unless we get a fake out of the M15. Let me just check news. I think I saw some. Okay, there was GBP news in 10 minutes, so I probably won't touch anything here. I have very low risk at the moment. When I'm scalping at these levels, my risk is super low. The idea is that I want to get in multiple positions. So right now it's at 0.02%, not 0.2, 0.02. So I do want to size in quite a bit, and this is why I'm not really happy with 2R. I definitely want to get in at more than 5, 6R, 20R, things like that. But right now, that was the best I could do at that time. But let's see. Okay, GJ pulled back on the M5, trigger that M5 high. So now I'm going to try to get in at a better price. GBP news right now, the spread is a little bit high. So I'm just going to let this settle down first. Not going to do anything until my spread gets back to normal. So essentially, what I want to see, we're breaking out on the M5. I want to see an M1 fake out, which we got right now, but my spread's too high. I can't take this. Okay, just gonna pause. No point in me analyzing anything if my spread is too high. Waiting for news to settle down first. Okay, back to normal. Okay, so breakout on the M5. We've faked out the high, flipped it. So the M5 is now bearish. M1 is still bullish. So I want 2 time frame alignment. I want to see price get down before taking anything here. M1 lows right here. Actually, yeah, M1 lows here now. Close inside. You can see that we're just ranging on the M1. So I want to see price fake out one side to take it down. Right now, nothing I can do. Okay, I want to see a breakout bar on the M1. It's a little bit difficult to trade in a range like this. Either fake out the high here or break out the entire range. But I definitely want to get up. Okay, we're up high. See time. Okay, we're going to close in breakout on the M1. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, so we're broken out on the M1, close in break. In order for me to reverse, I need a lower time frame fake out. We faked out the M1 high, and I'm waiting for a flip of the 15 seconds. There are 4 15-second bars in one M1. So if you flip the 15 seconds, there's a good chance that the M1 is starting to reverse. Okay, so it did not. So I'm keeping my eyes on the 15-second and the M1 breakout levels. That's all I'm looking at. So right now we're breaking out on the M1. Need a flip of this M 15 seconds for me to take an early entry, but it's not doing that. Okay, 15 seconds, closed breakout, but the last bullish one is still here. So don't want to do anything unless we get below at least this, or we have another 15 seconds that closes and breakout above. Time check, 5-minute close and breakout. So it'd be nice to fake out the high over here. So I am looking to take an aggressive entry here. Forgot where my last entry was. There. One minute close inside. That means we're in a range here. Nothing I can do. Right now it's just stuck here. I'm not getting anything that I want. So the M5 is in breakout. Be nice to fake out the M5 high over here. Okay, we're below. And no continuation here. Did not continue down. So M1 and 15 have aligned bearish. So I'll get in underneath this 15-second low. My internet's not really good today. Okay, we're getting closure, and then I'm looking at the 5-second here. Just need continuation down. Okay, got in. That's my second position here. Stops at the my high of the F5 right here. So these are M5, so I'm getting a tighter entry here. And then next will be below the M5, M15 low. Just tidying this up a bit. This is a little bit better, but I still prefer a nicer one. I generally don't like to scalp this sort of scalping entries because I have to kind of sit and watch. I like the M15 because I just set alerts and walk away, can do whatever I want. So if I'm gonna be trading like this, I want it to be worth it. And so this is not worth it for me. And this one's still okay, but I much prefer better than that. In general, I don't want to be taking positions higher than that first one, but the first one was not too good. So I'm still okay with this. And it will be don't need this anymore. Okay, time check. 2 seconds to the new M5. It's going to close bullish fake out. And I think my internet just froze again. It's one of the things about living here. Sometimes I pay for really fast internet, but sometimes it just doesn't. And it's another reason why I like to enter on the M15 because, okay, almost gonna have one here. So I just want to see price get below here and have continuation. Okay, that's what I want to see. Now we got continuation. All right, so that's it. I'm just gonna put these positions. Oh, my stop was at the same place. Should have had a tighter one here, but I kept it at the same place, and that's all. It's okay. Not a big deal. Just gonna leave it at this. The stop I wanted was trailing the M5, so this should have been far, but I'm okay. That's fine. Okay, so that's it. Not gonna take any more positions. I'm kind of done with this. It's 4:45 as well. That's 15 minutes to the new hour. Just gonna let this run. Okay, so down here, that's my first target. Let me see if I'm gonna hold this longer or not. Okay, inside week, we flip the breakout level on the weekly. So this is a possible, could get down to the range low. That's okay. I'm just gonna take it down to here. Low of the day. It's Monday. Just want to bank in some profit. When you get some profit, then the rest of the week is a lot easier to trade. Um, just mentally, it's just nicer to start off with a win. So let me see anything else here. Yeah, my internet's just kind of messing up. EJ moved down. I was watching for this in Asia, but did not give me any entry. I wanted it to come up, did not do that. Now it looks like it's pushing down. Don't think there was anything else that's set up. This one is all set up to the scalping, and there's a lot. And this is why I actually don't like to look at the scalping setups. This is a lot easier if you just have a few that you've picked out. Otherwise, you'll get overwhelmed by everything here. Okay, so no daily setups in London. So I only took GJ. That's it. Okay, so if it gets all the way, that's 2R plus 8R, 10R plus another 2R, about 12R. And it's good enough. Okay, that's it. Okay, trade is going good. We're right at that previous H4 low. We're breaking out of it. If we close back above, I'm just going to close my trade. So I'm looking at that 1 minute. If we get up a bit. Okay, just going to cut my trade here. Done. Wasn't going to risk, oops, didn't want to risk all of this just to make this little bit. So that's it. That was about a 12R trade. I actually calculated it. It's a 13R, but did cut a little bit short. So that was about 12R, and that's it. Didn't want to hold. Didn't want to sit around and watch this. I'll just come back in New York. So I did want to bank in some profit. So took in about 12R in this one. So I have 12R to play with in New York and the rest of the week. And that's it. Done with London session and on to New York.